guys, Swiss Moise the Learning Python Dinada Sana. Welcome to this session. In this session, we are going to cover how you can customize your Django auth model, which is model used for authentication, to be using email and a password for authentication. A default configuration is to use username and a password for authentication, but I know there are some cases you would like to use the combination of email and a password for authentication. So that is all about this session. But if this is the first time for you to watch out my channel, not forget to subscribe so as you can be timely updated once we upload a new video. So keep on watching and let's go. So as the introduction part is concerned, we are actually going to learn how you can customize your Django auth model, which is model using for authentication, so as it can be using email and password combination for logging in. Okay, so Django offer that functionality to customize the model. This is actually a link. Okay, it's a link. It's official Django documentation which shows how you can achieve that. I'll actually put the link below the video description, so please check out below the video description, click the link, and let's go together. So if you try to see this model, okay, it actually takes username, date of birth, and a password for every user. So when making user registration, you will actually need to provide email, date of birth, and a password. Okay, but I actually made some few customization to remove date of birth. I'll actually show you the custom code which does not involve date of birth as a column in my user model. All right, so this is actually the name of a model. A name of model will be my user. Let me show you a piece of code I have customized. So first of all, you'll actually need to open up your model as this. So I actually pasted here, and as you can see here, we have email and a password. I have actually removed the date of birth, okay, because I don't want to use it. Okay, so I have email, and here you can see on the section or on the line of required field, it is empty. But if you try out to see the documentation here on the required field, it actually required a date of birth. Here it actually specified that the username to use is email. So you can actually add another column like phone number, and here you'll actually need to specify that I want to use column phone number as a username. As I've told you that you will actually need to customize this according to the need of your institution or the need of your company. Okay, so you'll specify here. If the username is employee number, you'll actually need to specify here. Okay, that's it. So I actually made a customization to make sure I remove date of birth, and that was clear. So after that, I was able now to, I actually went on setting, and I actually defined the auth user model, which is base.user. Okay, so I want to use this table for authentication. After that, I run migration. Okay, so you can run migration to make sure the changes are reflected in your database. That's okay. So after running the migration, I hope you'll be able to see the model my user. If I come here, okay, this is my database I use for this Django project. You can see here my user. So this is the table, and it actually contains password and email as columns. Okay, and once we try out to create a new user or creating a super user, it will actually prompt us to provide the email and a password only, two information. So let's say Mimi. at gmail.com is a username. Password is Mimi1234. All right, Mimi1234. Okay, you can see super user created is successful. And then once we go in our table and refresh here, you will see a new user added here. Okay, here there is auth model. We actually don't use it, and you can see it has only 2 users. So what happens if I come here on log in? We can actually log in by using the user we have created. Boom. So once we click log in, you can see we have logged in. So this is actually a simple way on how you can customize your Django web application to use a custom username for logging in plus the password. Password is password and can never be replaced with something else. But username can be replaced. As I've told you that your company may actually have a requirement to use phone number as a username. I've actually shown you where you can specify the username for your auth model. You can try out to use a employee number or whatever. So in simple, this is an end of this tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed it. All right. So before I close up this session, let me thank you in 9 different international languages. Thank you so much. Asante sana. Muchas gracias. Muito obrigado. Merci beaucoup. Kamza Hamida Aita. Danke. Denawad. Thank you. Keep on subscribing. Keep on watching. I hope to see you in my coming tutorials.